money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole.
Break it up, break it down, bag it up, break it up.
It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me down in the chat, please. I just need to get a confirmation real quick. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you, Miss Joanna. Thank you. Thank you for helping to produce the show today. I appreciate you, Queen. Yeah, I have to check with you all. Sometimes I'll get on here and just start talking, and the whole time forgetting to unmute myself or not sure if the equipment is working, but it seems to be working fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone for being here this morning. Listen, you know how Coach Prime do.
I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
What, Coach Prime, what are we doing
Let's get
today?
the elephant out of the room. I don't want to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go. Let's get the elephant out of the room. I don't want to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about this too long. We just gonna talk briefly and let it go. But you know, some things we ain't gonna let go too far, y'all. We have to address we have to address the mess over here. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. I see y'all coming in. If this is your first time being here, welcome. I am Discerning Goddess. Welcome to my channel. Over here, we are internet aunties, internet uncles, and internet cousins. And over here, we are the village. We love Coach Prime and we support Coach Prime and we support CU football. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, and we also know that it takes a village to reach, teach, inspire, teach and train, encourage and motivate our young people to greatness. And we love advocating for our nieces and our nephews. If that sounds like something you love to be a part of, you are in the right place. Hey, family, I see you all trickling in. Thank you. Come on in. Come on in. Don't forget to hit that like button now. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come on in. And you know what? Don't be selfish. Share the live. Share the live. Yes, we are addressing it over here. Okay, over here. I'm sure everybody is addressing it, but go ahead and put your comments in the chat. If you are a member, the link is in the membership tab. If you want to come up here and express yourself, if you want to join the conversation, if you just want to address something and talk about something I may not have touched on, you are welcome to come up here. To all the members, check the membership tab. There's a link over there. I see Peter D. Super Wooly in here. Welcome, welcome, beloved. Thank you for your support. Thank you everybody for your support. Miss Joanna tapped in first. Miss Evelyn Underwood, welcome, welcome. Greetings, beloved. JB, hey sis. Welcome, welcome back. Um, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get into a show today, and I think I'm gonna address it in a way that I have not seen addressed as of yet, because there are some things that stood out to me watching this entire exchange. And it wasn't really an exchange. I said what I said. He attacked Shedeur, and that's what it was, an attack on Shedeur. Okay, so over here, yes, we're going to address the mess. But before I get into that, I noticed I have a lot of new subscribers. I want to thank you personally, and I would love to get to know you. So if you are a new subscriber as of maybe a week ago, um, come on into the chat. Don't be scared. It's okay to sip tea. I be noticing some of y'all sip tea too. Y'all sit in the bushes, y'all sip my little tea, and then I see my little talking points up in other everybody else chat, okay? Because people have sipped the tea. I understand. I thank you for enjoying the show, but come on over here and be nice. Don't be a hater all your life, okay? And then I be seeing some of y'all over there on the TikTok, honey. Y'all take my little tea and my talking points, and y'all be over there on TikTok calling yourself sipping wine and everything, but it's okay. I just know where you got it from, okay? And it's okay. Sit back and enjoy the show today. Today we will be addressing narcissistic leadership and the people around them that help narcissistic leaders exist in a toxic workplace. We're going to go into that, look at some of the traits about that, and it might remind you of somebody, okay? And the purpose of this particular show today, um um, is to identify what those traits are. And not just to point out something to Jerry Jeudy and Kevin Stefanski, but sometimes we have to look, yes, girl, they be over here sipping and taking notes. Not just to address the leadership of Kevin Stefanski, but to give everybody probably like a road map, a blueprint. Take some notes on how to deal with being in a narcissistic environment, because it is hard to thrive in that type of environment. And sometimes people don't even know what narcissistic qualities and traits are. All they know is they've been going through hell, right? But you just think the person is mean, you think the person is nasty, you think the person is petty, and you wonder to yourself, and a lot of times you blame yourself, like, what did I do? Like to them, did I do something to offend them? Did I do something? What did I do? You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. And 99.99% of the time, when you're in the midst of a narcissistic leader or a person in a group, you have done absolutely nothing to them. They get joy out of bringing other people down. They get joy out of tearing things apart. They get joy from controlling the atmosphere in a very negative way. That is what narcissistic people do. So, just to give you an example of narcissistic behavior, you could be planning your wedding, you could be planning a birthday party, you could be planning a huge event, and the person can be aware of this the entire time of your plans from beginning to the end. And the day of the event, they will do something to knock you off of your high, meaning you are excited about this, you can't wait for this to happen, and this person will do something to make everything about them. Or they will do something to dismantle the festive atmosphere, meaning throw a wrench in it, throw a wrench dead in the middle of it. And that is something that narcissistic personalities do. So when you learn that you have something like that in your friend group, or you might be in their work environment, you have to you have to get into action and then get into the mode of, now I am not just in defense mode, but I see you coming, right? And so that is the purpose of today's show, is to point out some narcissistic traits and ways so that we can help our nephew. And I'm sure he's aware of this. But first of all, let's get into this. Welcome, Tony. Welcome to the chat. Y'all, by now, everybody has saw the video. But thank you to, and I thank you to all the new subscribers from Discerning Goddess. And you are welcome here. Don't be afraid to join the chat. And to everyone that's just getting here, don't forget to go ahead and do all the things. Do all the things. All the things. What are all the things? I appreciate you being here. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and comment down below. And if you are here in the in the live chat, go ahead and join the conversation so that we can get to know you. And by all means, if I remind you of somebody that knows somebody who knows somebody, go ahead and share this video with them and let them know. Come on over here. She reminds me of you. I think you would like her. Okay? For whatever reason, go ahead and share the live stream. You have my permission, and I would very much appreciate it. Yeah, I stand by what I said. He, he, he attacked my nephew. He attacked Shedeur. Who is the he, y'all? What's his name? What y'all call him? What y'all call him? I heard a lot of. I call him uh, jelly hands. Okay, now we're gonna have to go a few more syllables, and he's clearly jealous. Jealous that Shador is there. Jealous that for whatever reason he's jealous and he does not know how to control his emotions in the presence of somebody else. I'm not sure what in the heck is going on with Jelly Hands Judy. Okay, Jelly Hands Judy. Well, I heard somebody call him a jelly bean head. The Judas. Okay. Judas, I have come across that too. Judas, Jerry Judas. Okay. I've come across that too. No, put it in the chat. Jealous and envy. Yes, let me tell you something. Jealousy and envy is the worst. Okay. And out of the both of them, envy is the absolute demise of anybody's character because that is something that only God can take away from you. It's the envy. You will die in an envious spirit if you don't get right with God. So yeah, jealousy is loud, envy is sneaky though. Envy is sneaky, envy is quiet. But yeah, you said jealous and envy. King drop a lot. He hasn't been performing. He needs to be quiet. Okay. Somebody said, hold on, I gotta look closer. Somebody said, Peter D. Williams said he emotional for no reason at all. For no reason at all. What is he jealous about? Hmm. Here's the thing about jealousy, Elijah. People will be jealous of you because of the way other people love you. I used to ask myself the same question, and I didn't learn until my late 40s that jealousy was not about tangible items. A person can be jealous of your opportunities. They could be jealous of the spirit that God put in you just to be a kind person, something that they don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's not about material things. Jealousy is what jealousy is. As for women, sometimes we deal with it. Sometimes you will have women that are jealous of other women because she's a polite person, because she knows how to be a lady, because she knows how to conduct herself in every situation, right? You'll find, I call them banjies and basset hounds. You'll find these banjies and basset hounds on the job who will be jealous at the woman that knows how to be proper in every situation. So, what is he jealous of? Y'all tell me. That's a question for the chat. What do y'all think Jelly Hand Judas is jealous of Shador for? Because what I can tell you about Shador, first of all, he is a when he projects himself, he's extremely humble. His humility goes a long way. It jumps off the screen. So it's hard for me, how can you attack somebody who is so kind and gives so much. What are you attacking them for? What could Shedeur have possibly done to deserve what Jerry Jeudy did to him? That's a question, y'all. What is should what could Jerry Jeudy be jealous of Shedeur for? Well, I could think of a whole lot of things. Yes, I could think of a whole lot of things. I could be wrong. Thank you. I could be wrong, but I'm not a stranger to this either, you know? Well, first of all, I'll say that Shedeur is a very blessed young man. I don't know Jerry Judy's background. I don't know. But as being an educator and being around young people and being through some things myself, sometimes people will just attack you and be have a problem with you because you come from a two-parent household. In this case, Jerry Judy might be jealous because his daddy don't have the status of Deion Sanders. Who do you think you are? Just because I don't care who your daddy is coming up in here. You ain't this and you ain't that. Jerry Judy could feel that way. Jerry Judy could be jealous of Shadeur's fan base. Jerry Judy could be jealous of Shedeur because he thinks Shedeur is some rich kid, but he's more than that. He's also talented, a talented quarterback. There are so many reasons and things that Jerry Judy could be jealous of. He could be jealous of Shadeur's fan base. Did I say that already? He wish he had the support that Shedeur has. Okay? To go to bat for him, to defend him, to advocate for him, to run his numbers up. Okay? Those are a lot of things. Okay? Just what I ain't even talking about his tangibles and his net worth right now. We ain't even got there. I know he's from Florida. He's from Florida. That's why I have not really ran out on him, man. Because if y'all are not familiar with me, I am from Florida, right? I'm from South Florida. I'm currently in Central Florida, born and raised in Florida. Okay. So, for the love of my home team, meaning anybody from Florida, I really don't, I relax off of them. I give them grace. I could have been winning on Jerry Judy, but this is enough. Yes, I'm biased. I'm biased to people from Florida. Now you know. But Jerry Judy has to get it today. He got to come to the front. I know exactly where he's from. I know exactly where he's from. This is what I'm saying. He could be jealous of Shedeur for a lot of reasons. I know people from the same background as Jerry Judy. Heck, I know I've been around that area where he's from. Went to school out there. Okay, I know what it's like. I came up with Haitians. I'm not saying he's one of them, but Gerald Judy might be dealing with a deep insecurity as a Haitian person from Florida that he want to come on some bully mess and think he can bully this young man. But one thing Shador did, and I'm proud of, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen for a minute. Let's get into this video. I know y'all done seen it. But for the sake of the show today, we are going to watch this video together. Go ahead and have a party in the chat. Have a party in the chat. I appreciate y'all for showing up, and I love you for your support. Let me know when you can see the screen. No, you don't have to argue, baby. Your opinion is welcome here. Your opinion is welcome here. It's not an argument, but I do get passionate, and I welcome uh the dialogue. Give me a moment. Okay, let's go. So I can't play it because this one has music right here. Hold on. Was this necessary? Was all of this even necessary, beloved? You gotta ask yourself. So MTCH said Jerry Jeudy leads the league in drops this season. Okay. Judy is a Haitian descent of Broward County. I'm definitely aware of that. Oh, JB, you say they play Shedeur song on TV, so he's jealous of that. I can see that, especially if he don't have no songs or no tracks. Shedeur is in the community. He's giving back and getting respected. I haven't seen Jerry Judy out doing nothing. Okay, that's a great point. That's a great point. Um, Samaya said, Samia said, jealous of Shadeur's walk with God, jealous of Shadeur's family, jealous of Shadeur's composure. Come on now. I told y'all, it's not about tangible. Elijah said, I don't mean to argue. I'm open-minded person that loves to hear other people's opinion. I just wanted to know what's the connection between what happened yesterday and him being jealous of Shador. We'll get into it. And and yeah, I don't listen. If y'all are new here, y'all looking for me to do X's and O's, I don't do that. We focus on behavior, human behavior, and personality over here, and we talk about what's going on with the people. We focus on the relationships, the friendships, the teammates, the family members over here. So thank y'all for being here. We don't do X's and O's. If y'all want to come up here one day and do X's and O's, you're more than welcome. But I am more observant when it comes to the dynamics of um the group dynamics. I hope I made myself clear. 20 said I had a coworker acting a fool with me because I had a good relationship with my dad, and I didn't even know she came from an abusive household. Jealousy is as cruel as a great. Listen, trust me, we ain't got time today, but we might could share some stories about crazy people at work. He said he didn't think Shador was gonna stand. Come on now. We finna get to that man. Come on now. He ain't bully him. Shador is a black QB. Jerry trying to let him know don't blow this opportunity. Won't get up. Is that what it is? What's your name? Nicholas Deshaun? Wow. It didn't look like that to me at all. It was the opposite, in fact. Because we didn't see him do this to Joe Flacco. We didn't see him do any of this to Dylan Gabriel. We didn't see him do this to Bo Nix when he was with the Broncos. So why he feels so comfortable to have all this aggression in Shador's face? Okay, first of all, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to your quarterback. Not that he got to put Shador on his pedestal, but he has to go ahead and respect the room. Shador is the if he's the starting QB, Shador is the leader of that offense. It's highly disrespectful of him to approach him at that particular time in that manner. He could have let Shador know they could have did this off screen. Jerry Judy wanted a moment. He got a moment. Now we finna give him one. He listen, we gonna answer it. Okay? But I don't see it that way. That's not what it was. I appreciate y'all coming over here, but baby, I know gaslighting when I see it. I know gaslighting when I see it. Y'all better go play with somebody else. Nope, nope, nope. You don't do that in front of everybody. Exactly, JB. And we gonna get it. That's when I in the beginning I was letting y'all know. Let's get into this video. Thank y'all so much for joining chat. I love it when y'all engage. I love it. So this is the video that went viral yesterday. Of course, the Cleveland Browns did not win the game against the 49ers. Okay, they did not win the game against the 49ers. I don't know what type of party he thought this was. He better go on over there in them other people chat. And y'all say we have seen Shador, Travis, Will, etc. have heated exchanges on the sideline. This didn't seem like that kind of finish. It did not. And we've seen Shador and Travis and will, have heated exchanges and go on to win. Come on now, there's a difference. But baby, there's only one Travis. Listen, to us Colorado Buff fans that love the Sanders family, I want us to know, and I'm gonna have to hold your hand when I say this. We're never, ever, 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 ever going to get that era of football back. I hope y'all understand. And it breaks my heart every time I think about it. I ain't gonna never be able to enjoy football like I enjoy football with Shedeur, Travis, Jimmy, LeJontay. Who else? Who else I'm missing over there? Omarion. Okay. And Will Smith and Will Shepherd sometime. I hope y'all know we ain't gonna get that era back. And when that era come back, out child, I don't know what we gonna be, but that was it. But we might get them on the same team again. It's just a hope and a pray and a simple manifestation to get Shador reunited with some of his brothers from Colorado. Right? When these rookie contracts end, try to get them all together on the same team. So we can see some of the magic again because this is terrible. This is terrible. I listen. Watching this whole game yesterday, and especially this clip, I need y'all to plug in that sound bite from Jet to Holiday. Somebody go make that video real quick with Shador, because this is a whole 360 from what he's used to. This sound bite with him and Jerry Jeudy, I need somebody to plug in that sound from Jet to Holiday. It's gone, JB. Matt, cut it out, Matt. Nah. You say you don't think Jerry Judy does extra work with you. He does not. They both said it. Maybe work out together, more chemistry. And it's not that Shador won't work with Jerry Judy. It's Jerry Judy being Jerry Judy, passive aggressive. But let's go. Let's get into this video. So here was the video we all watched yesterday. Hold on. And in it, you see Shador. He's listening to Jerry Judy. And I am a body language person. I hear what a person is saying, I see what a person is saying, but it's how are you expressing that to me, right? And off the top, when I see Jerry Judy's hands being all expressive and he's really close to Shador, to me, that screams, oh no, time out, hold on, time out. Because for real, in real life, with all that energy, I'm gonna need you to give me some space. We need to be in arm's reach. I'ma still listen to you, but I don't with all your hand waving and all that bull crap, don't make no mistake and touch me. Say what you want to say, but don't touch me. And depending on what you're saying, you need to give me a lot of room. Get out my face, okay? And I think that's what happened yesterday. Okay. All that clapping and clowning he was doing, it was just animated. It was so animated. And what you have to understand when you are sitting down and a person stands over you, they are attempting to dominate your presence. They are attempting to dominate your presence. Now, in this particular shot right here, where Judy is standing over Shador, now Shador is looking up to him. Judy is trying to exercise his so-called what he thinks he has power or dominance of Shador. But it's like, do I remain sitting down and give this person the idea that they can control me or they can bully me? Okay, or do I stand up for myself? Now Judy has leaned in real close to Shador with his still got his hands out. Sir, you gotta tuck those hands in. Say what you gotta say, but you gotta tuck them hands in. Because there are some people who are shell shocked, who got PTSD, who just don't play like that. If I see your hands move, I might punch you. I might elbow you. My hands might come out. Then next thing you know, hands is out. Hands is thrown. Okay? Tuck them hands in, beloved. Tuck the hands in. Then you see he's standing up some more. He getting closer and closer. Listen, all this is happening. He done inched all over to Shedeur now. Just do what you gotta do. Now he done inched over to Shedeur, still got the hands. Now he's standing over the shoulder in the back of the head of Shedeur. Sir, what are you about to do? Okay, we're not doing what we're not gonna do is this. So what we're not gonna do and it was at that moment I knew Coach Prime and Pilar and perhaps Big Brother Bucky has taught the nephew well. You hear me? This is training right here. Stay calm because when you're emotional, you're really off guard. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Understand this. When the emotional person is really the weakest person in the room. Shedeur maintained his cool head. This is why I'm so proud of him. And like I told y'all, it was at this moment I knew Coach Prime, Pilar, and maybe his big brother Bucky taught him well. Don't ever let nobody stand up over you. You a man or a woman, but in this case, you're a man. You stand up. You stand up too. And I was so proud of Shedeur. He didn't even have to fight. But here's why I'm proud of Shedeur because he stayed calm. He let the hot air blow. The hot air, we said hot air blow, do all that woofing. He let him do all of that. And he stood up too. Okay. But when Shedeur stood up, look what happened to Jerry Jeudy hands. He dropped them fucking hands down. He dropped them hands down, y'all. When Shedeur stood up, what happened to them hands that were swinging all over the place? He dropped them hands down. Because it's not what we going to do. What we not going to do is stand over me. You're not going to do is be clapping up in my face. What you're not going to do is encroach on my personal space and talk all aggressive. Hold up. Shedeur said, let me stand up. Let me stand up. Shedeur stood up too, hands back up. Boy, now what Jerry Jeudy is doing is performing. He's performing. And y'all got to understand sabotage. It's not just the person you see, it's the people you don't see. See, Jerry Jeudy been up to this for a long time. He's been feeling away for a long time. Let me take y'all back. And I'm not pulling up the video. Y'all go back and find Shedeur's first presser after his great game with the Panthers, the preseason game. In that presser, Shedeur was asked a question, and he said, "Yeah, we can use more wide receivers or better wide receivers." Jerry Jeudy took that personal. Then he's been petty. He's been acting petty towards Shedeur. Then, way then for a long time. You know, okay, Jerry Judas. So Shedeur got to show him on the tablet what happened, what he saw. He don't care what Shedeur saw. All he wants Shedeur to do is keep throwing him the ball so he can keep missing it. So, the people say you around here fixing the game because you got money on it, or you around here helping people win the game because you keep missing the balls. That's what the people say, allegedly, Jerry Judas. That's what they said about you. So why would Shedeur keep throwing? If Shedeur wants to win, why would Shedeur keep throwing you the ball? As a quarterback, his stats rely on the catches too. I wouldn't dare throw you the ball ever again, especially after this. Talking about throw the ball, throw the ball. We're not throwing you no ball, beloved. Look at Shedeur face right here, y'all. Like, man, listen, you crazy. At this point, you're making no sense, and I'm not finna be talking to you. Look at Shedeur face. Throw the ball, throw the ball. Why ain't throwing you no ball? Shedeur, we got you, nephew. Don't worry about it. We got you. Judy, he looking to somebody else over there to the left. I don't know who that is standing to the left. I don't know if that's Kevin Stefanski or what, but he looking at them to agree with him. Shedeur was like, I don't give a damn who's standing over here. Nah, I ain't doing that. And at that point, Shedeur told him to get out his face. Shedeur told this boy to get out his face. Going on. Yes, Shedeur, you did well. Y'all give Shedeur some hand claps. Give him some finger claps in the chat. Show him some love. Clap for Shedeur because he handled that perfectly. When y'all know, I always tell y'all, honey, Coach Prime is a classy man. Them some classy people. Because I cannot tell you how that probably would have turned out with me. First of all, I'm a be a Karen before they be a Karen. I'm about to Karen out on this weirdo. Move away from me. Why are you too close? Why are you this close to me? Security, security. If you don't get away from me with this mess, move away from me with this Apollo. Uh-uh. Give Shador some hand claps in the chat because he handled this perfectly. Let me tell you why. It is my theory, my belief, and my opinion that the same way they set Shiloh up, they was trying to set up Shador. The same way they set Shiloh up, they was trying to set up Shador. Yes, ma'am, JB, stranger danger. I would have been screaming for security, honey. They'd have been like, she done lost her damn mind. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Sure did. Get him away from me. It's a thug. A thug is on the sideline. Get him from over here. Security? What? Listen, let me tell you something. Jerry Jeudy been acting up for a long time. And it is my opinion, my theory, and my discernment tells me the same way they set Shiloh up, they was trying to set up Shador. And Jerry Jeudy was the tool in the fool to be used in that way. This is why he got to get this smoke. It didn't work. The Bible say God will make your enemies your footstools. The devil will lay traps for you, and you wouldn't get caught up in any one of them. Shador, he passed the test. He passed that test. Jerry Jeudy walks away. Now he really looks like a fool because, like I said, what did Shador could have possibly done to you for you to act like this, to do all this? This is counterproductive to the locker room. This is counterproductive to the spirit of the team when you're trying to be in unison. This is counterproductive. And he let somebody send him on a mission to provoke Shador. Now you look like a national fool, a bigger fool than you looked last week when you was out there trying to hopscotch with a ball in your hand. Remember that? Huh. So let's get into our lesson for the day, you guys. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. I see y'all down in the chat. Keep on partying in the chat. I got to get into a little bit of demonstration today, so please bear with me. If you're just getting here, go ahead and like this live stream. Subscribe to the channel, please. If you're new here, I am Discerning Goddess. Welcome to my channel. Over here, we love Coach Prime. We support Coach Prime. We support CU football. Shedeur is an extension of the University of Colorado, which is why we are talking about him today. Over here, we are internet aunties, internet uncles, and internet cousins. And we are the village. We have specific badges to our members. If you know me from anywhere, you know I love me a pink hibiscus flower. So you have the bunch of flowers over there. You have the star because everybody is a star in my eyes. And then you have the auntie badge that you can also access as a part of the membership, and the number one uncle badge that you can also access in the membership. So, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. Go ahead and get acquainted in the chat, and we would love to get to know you in the chat. So, let's continue with our show today, you guys. So, I said that I would address traits of a narcissistic leader or narcissistic leadership. And this is what we have been observing, in my opinion, since Shedeur has been in Cleveland. Now, if you are not familiar with narcissism, here are just a few demonstrations of what that leadership may look like. Traits of a narcissistic dictator. Of course, Kevin Stefanski is a little low key with his, but it kind of his leadership seeped out in the way that he treats Shador. The mere fact that he would never mention Shador's name, that he wouldn't acknowledge Shador for the good work that Shador has done, but he'll do it to everybody else. That is something narcissistic leaders do. Instead of using their leadership for good to bring people together, they will use their leadership in their titles to turn the entire group against you, against one person, against a couple of people. And then that group will then turn on you and act like pit bulls, and what pit bulls are on behalf of that leader, or what they know as flying monkeys. Oh, we're gonna get to that flying monkey, Jerry Judas. So traits of a dictator: grandiosity. They see self as uniquely important and demands admiration. Okay, so I can see that in Kevin Stefanski. Give me one moment, y'all. Let me drink some water. I can see this trait in Kevin Stefanski, no matter how hard he tries to portray himself as a soft-spoken head coach inside the presser, no matter how hard he tries to say, "Oh, for the team, we're a team here." No, really, it's about you. Because as a head coach, it took you 10 or 11 weeks to let the OC do the play calling, because you want to control not the team. And that's okay for you to want to, have an amount of influence over your team, but you wanted to control the offense in a way that Shador would not get his opportunity to show his skills, his talents, and to be himself. You tried that. Lack of empathy, disrespects others' feelings, and justifies cruelty. Here's the thing about Kevin Stefanski. No matter what the Cleveland, he, in my opinion, the Cleveland Browns organization put fuel to the fire when it comes to their beat writers or their media insiders. They were the ones starting the narrative against Shador, in a way that made Shador look like he was not, a QB fit for their organization, putting out the lies, talking about he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that, and Dylan was better. And that's okay. Everybody have their opinion. But to tell blatant lies and create stories to make other people believe them, that's a lack of energy, empathy. Y'all were so jealous of Shador's impact that he came to Cleveland with. Y'all got on the defense immediately, and y'all didn't even need to. And I'm talking to the Cleveland Browns organization, their beat writers, and everybody over there that sat up in a meeting room, got together at night on the phone in a text message, and came up with this system to create propaganda targeted at Shador simply because you wanted to compete with his fan base. Okay, instead of doing things that will allow the fan base to accept the Cleveland Browns and become actual fans of the Browns, y'all did everything to agitate the fan base. It's like stepping on an ant pile, and that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all shook the beehives, okay? And let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, I ain't no fan. I'm an auntie. So that means I'm family. What you not gonna do is treat my family any kind of way, and I sit here and watch you. I don't know about y'all, but that's the way I see this. Obsession with power and control. We talked about that. Kevin Stefanski, it took him weeks just to hand over play calling to Tommy Reese. And I'm still not impressed with that either. But why did it take you so long? You were already getting backlash. So why did you have to do all the play calling? That's that power and control stuff right there. Exploitation and manipulation uses others for personal gain, and this and they deceive and they lie. This is what we have been watching from the moment Shedeur got drafted to the Browns. The propaganda machine started. Okay. And then we found out we were sitting here wondering what in the heck. Like, I know he don't think Dylan is a better quarterback than Shador. Okay, to each his own. Then we find out that y'all belong to the same organization, the same management company and all that stuff. So you basically doing favors for Dylan simply because y'all are under the same umbrella. Well, say that. Don't sit here and try to make up stories about Shador. The paranoia and persecution complex believes enemies are out to get them. So we saw it last week at the presser when one of the ignorant media people, I don't know who asked Shador the question, they asked Shador, do you think Kevin Stefanski is trying to sabotage you? Why would you ask Shador that? Did you ever hear Shador say that? Or did you hear the fan base with our theories and opinions, things that we notice? Because it appears that way largely that Kevin Stefanski has been, and is sabotaging Shador's performance, his outcome with the Cleveland Browns. That's not a question for Shador. Okay, go live. Let the fan base come in the chat. Ex the fan base. We'll tell you exactly what we see and feel, okay? And some of us know. Why would you ask Shador that ridiculous question? You don't ask anybody else ridiculous questions on that podium but Shador. Everybody else, they get what y'all call cupcake questions. Okay? Just like the other week, y'all gonna ask his old lineman about what it was like playing with Shador. You should have asked the old lineman what happened with this picture when I see all three of y'all move to the right and y'all allow the defender straight through the middle. You should have asked them what happened on that play. That's what y'all should have. Y'all save all these ridiculous questions for Shador, thinking he's gonna give you a moment. And that's why I don't consider y'all media today. I consider y'all trolls. Trolls. And no accountability. Never admits to wrongdoing and blames others. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I just switched earpieces, so I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me. And my audio is still working. Can I get a one in the chat real quick? One, one, one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody home? I see we got a few people in here. Welcome y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. And thank you. So no accountability. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I see y'all. Thank you. I had to wait on that YouTube delay to go over. So yeah, whenever Kevin is asked a question, he ain't gonna mention nothing. That man gonna talk around a question 150 different ways without answering the question. And so that is what we call no accountability, y'all. So y'all, those are a few traits of a narcissistic leader. Okay, and then and if you wanted to know for sure if thank you, Matt, keep that to yourself the next time. See, here's the thing, y'all. Let me pause. This is a teachable moment, Matt. When y'all come in the chat and tell me y'all on somebody else live or somebody else is doing something, that really takes away from the show. And um somebody, and then it takes away from numbers, because then what happens is people fall, the numbers fall because people going somewhere else to see what you're talking about. But I appreciate you letting us know. But in the future, y'all, I don't like that. I don't like that. I have to say it. And as a mod for other people's channels, I don't let other people do it in their chat either. I delete those types of comments because I'm trying to keep the audience for that particular content creator. So I appreciate you letting us know. I don't care. I'm like Coach Prime. I don't give a damn about no Browns. I'm gonna go watch it, but I'll go watch it later. But right now, I'm focused on discerning goddess and what I got going on right here. So signs your boss is a narcissist. In case y'all didn't know, you can go and research some of this stuff. I'm just giving us a I'm just giving us a quick refresher because a lot of us are already familiar with this type of behavior, and some people have experienced it and didn't even know that they were in a narcissistic relationship with their employer. Oh yes, honey, it gets very nasty at work, very nasty. So hold on, which one is this signs here? There we go. Couldn't find it. So here, real quick, I'm just gonna fly through these real quick. They never admit they're wrong, and you can apply this anywhere, right? Um, be it at work, be it in your personal life, or anywhere else. So narcissistic bosses always find someone else to blame for their mistakes. They never hold their hands up and admit them. Do y'all think Kevin Stefanski is going to admit to his terrible play calling? Huh? Do y'all think he's going to admit that um he's doing the wild when he's doing the wildcat and pulling Shedeur out that it doesn't look favorable, right? If you think he's going to admit that that's the wrong thing to do at that particular time, looking for faults. Narcissistic bosses often enjoy pulling people up for mistakes. So you may feel they're constantly looking to to call you out. They have flying monkeys. Oh yes, Jerry Judas. Flying monkeys. Narcissistic bosses often have flying monkeys in the workforce that report back to them. Their flying monkeys get perks in exchange for spying on them, for spying for them. Here's the thing. Couple of videos back, I told Shador, don't trust nobody in that locker room. I say don't trust nobody in that locker room. None. Okay? And I mean that. I don't care how nice appearing they might come, and seem to be. That's fine, but don't trust nobody in the locker room. People people desire uh acknowledgement. They desire things from people who they look up to. For instance, if Kevin Stefanski is the head coach, you have players in there who are below average. All they desire is for the head coach to shout them out or drop them a cookie every now and then, a bone or a biscuit to make them feel good, to make them feel worthy or self-worth, their self-worth. The thing is with Shador, he comes in there with all of that. He comes in there with his confidence. He comes in there knowing who he is. My sound is muffled. Is it still muffled? How's my sound now? Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Clear, clear? I think I had my hand up for a moment, near my face. Let me know if I'm clear. Can I get a one? I'm sorry, y'all. So they're hierarchical. It's a narcissistic bosses often look down their noses at those beneath them, but worship the ground their superiors walk on. Like, you're beneath me. I'm a head coach and you're a rookie. I'm a head coach and you're a rookie. So thank you, y'all. Let me make a couple of changes real quick. While I do that, can y'all go ahead and hit the like button for me? Stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. If you're new here, we are talking about how the Cleveland Browns organization, specifically the head coach in that locker room, is a narcissistic, toxic environment. And we're just going over a little cheat sheet real quick on how to identify and some of the things that Shedeur might be experiencing over there with the Cleveland Browns. And just sharing. And I'm sure we see some things that are familiar to us based on some of our own relationships, be it family, be it workplace, be it friendships. And I feel like, um, every now and then I do talk about this, but I think that for me, I didn't know what narcissism was, y'all, until about maybe 2013, 2014, when I myself had to go into therapy, you know. So then I learned that I was exposed to a narcissistic person for a very long time, and only then could I address my my PTSD. Only then can I address, because you can't deal with something until you know what it is, and then you have the tools to control your own emotions, right? And so if you don't know what you're dealing with, you don't know how to deal with it, right? If you don't know what it is, all you know is it feels bad, it feels unfair, it feels like everybody hates me, but actually you have done absolutely nothing wrong. That is just how narcissists operate, okay? And weak people allow narcissists to exist. So let's go with the 9 truths about working with a narcissist. And this could be some of the things that Shedeur is experiencing over in the locker room with the Cleveland Browns. Working with a narcissist means being set up to fail, than blamed when you do. Does that, I mean, right off the top, does that sound like something that could be happening to Shador? Having your workload doubled without warning or explanation. Come on, y'all. Let's go back to the Baltimore game. Shador minding his business on the sideline like he been doing. Next thing you know, he's told he is going to play. And he has never, ever, ever, ever taken a first team rep. Now he done had halftime. He done been at halftime. And y'all let him sit in the locker room, do halftime. Nobody said anything until he got back out there on the sideline. And then y'all told him he's going in. He didn't get a chance to get his mind right. He didn't get a chance to warm up his arm or anything. So, number two, having your workload doubled without warning or explanation. Oh, yeah. 9 truths about working with a narcissist. Feeling like you have to defend every decision you make. We saw that yesterday on the sideline. Never getting clear instructions, but being punished for guessing wrong. Come on now. We are going over narcissistic personalities in their behavior because it appears that Shador may be in a toxic narcissistic work environment. Watching them twist the story to make themselves the victim. Do that sound like Jerry Jeudy to you? Okay. Being told you're not a team player if you set boundaries. Woo! Now, we have heard the language coming out of Kevin Stefanski's mouth all season long about team this, we, them, we, that, without mentioning Shador's name. Hmm. Watching them take all the credit while you do all the work. Here's the thing. Um, she said number one. Here's the thing. Feeling like no matter what you do, it's never good enough. He don't got to tell us. I can see it. And realizing they don't want solutions, they want a scapegoat. So we have the narcissist, we have the flying monkeys, and we have the scapegoat. These are 3 different people, you guys. If y'all are new to learning about narcissistic environments and personalities, the narcissist, then you have the scapegoat. In this case, Shador is the scapegoat. The Cleveland Browns is a bad team and a terrible organization altogether. And I told somebody this weeks ago when they announced in the start. I say they're gonna put this whole season on Shador when it tanks. It's gonna be his fault. Watch it. You heard it here first. The narrative will begin. Okay. The reason this season tanked is because of Shador. They ain't gonna say nothing about little hands. They ain't gonna say nothing about little man. Okay, they ain't gonna say nothing. But if this season ends terrible for the Browns, it will all be Shadeur's fault. All be Shadeur's fault. Remember that. Now let's get to the best part. We've all been waiting to hear about these flying monkeys. So Jerry Jeudy has. Can y'all hear me? Is my mic on? Jerry Jeudy has exposed himself in a way.
Out the room. I don't want to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
Oh no.
Out the room. I don't want to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
Yeah, Coach Prime, we're about to get the elephant out the room and we're about to expose the flying monkeys. Yup, that's what we about to do today, Coach Prime. I had my slides mixed up, so I'm sorry. So let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm sorry, I have to keep doing my audio checks to make sure I have y'all here. Thank y'all for all the likes. I appreciate it. The likes are outmatching the chat. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So narcissistic narcissists recruit sidekicks, and depending on the activity of the group, a lot of us call them cliques. All right, we call them cliques, we call them gangs, we call them whatever the name, wherever you are. So in this case, um, we're gonna say sidekicks. Narcissists recruit sidekicks known as flying monkeys. They are just as guilty of inflicting the abuse as as the monster. Is because they watch it happen to you and yet they do nothing. They do nothing, right? So everybody knows that there could be, or it appears that um Kevin Stefanski has ostracized Shedeur. And why do we say that? Because Dylan Gabriel has done less and he has been a worse quarterback, and you have acknowledged him more. You've given Dylan the game ball, you have acknowledged him publicly for doing small things. Yet and still, Shador had a great game with the Raiders. He broke records, okay, for the Cleveland Browns organization. He broke records as a rookie quarterback. And again, I wouldn't have a problem with Miles Garrett getting the ball. He deserves the ball. But why would you leave out Shador when he also accomplished some things? Okay? That's my point. So yeah, we would call him a monster because he's really trying to inflict emotional turmoil on a teammate to make that person feel bad about himself. But like Shador says, it's not gonna work. Y'all heard him say that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So flying monkeys are the enablers who support the narcissist no matter what. Jerry Jeudy. So when we saw Jerry Jeudy act the way he acted towards Shador yesterday, y'all were looking at a flying monkey in action. So what do I mean? What you mean, discerning God is flying monkeys? Well, your leadership is responsible for conducting themselves in a certain way. Leadership is not supposed to show biasness. They are not supposed to be overt in their dislike of their staff or their team members. So they manipulate others under them to be their tool. Meaning, if your leadership wanted to call you out your name, they're not going to do that. But when somebody else acts unprofessionally and talks to you in a way at work or approaches you in a way that's very offensive, and high key provocative, and the leadership allows it. What do I mean the leadership allows it? They don't write them up, they don't correct them, they don't pull them to the side or address it right there in front of you so that you can have the assurance that this workplace is going to get under control. No, the leadership allows it. They allow people to talk to you crazy. They allow people to sabotage your workspace. They allow people to step over in your lane, even though they can't do your job. Okay? Silence is complicit. So if your leadership, if the head coach says absolutely nothing, does absolutely nothing to behavior that works against the locker room, they definitely like what just happened. They're okay with what just happened. Understand that. Flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are the enablers who support the narcissist no matter what. The monkey blindly sighs, encourages support, and even abuses the person to defend the narcissist. Okay, we're not going to call Shedeur a victim, but what we will say is this: Jerry Jeudy is a disgruntled, underachieving, just like Steve Smith called him, just another guy, a jag. You got all that noteworthiness, but you have done nothing for it. So for whatever reason, and we all know one, we know one person that's gonna jump on the and put on a cape, gonna put on a whole costume to be the defender, okay, of the clear people. And in this case, Jerry Judy appears to be that person, even though Shedeur has done nothing. Shedeur has done nothing to attack anyone. Jerry Judy just feel like he got a posture up. And even if they know the narcissist is wrong or doing very bad things, they either they are either blind to the narcissist behavior because of cognitive dissonance, or they just don't care. Either way, they are just as guilty. Okay? Jerry Judy knows what's going on. Narcissists usually have a few flying monkeys that they count on for backup. So you'll be surprised. Jerry Judy is the outright one. He's the overt flying monkey, but it's some flying monkeys sitting there. And I have an idea who they are. But don't be surprised if some other people that look like Shedeur and Jerry Judy come out and start acting up too. Let me see what y'all talking about down here real quick. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for being here. We almost finished, y'all. I told y'all we not gonna be here for a long time. We gonna get the elephant out the room,
Out the
honey.
room. I don't want to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
Right, Coach Prime? We just came to handle
Out the room.
some
I don't want
business.
to talk about this too long. I'm gonna just talk briefly and let it go.
Exactly. We're not gonna be here too long. You said going from a backup to a starter, of course, your workload will be doubled. I think sometimes people they just choose not to see what's going on, but it's okay. It's okay. Last week had the nerve to try to get nephew to shield as coach. Y'all are so funny in this chat. I appreciate y'all though. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down. As we come to an end, y'all, I want to thank y'all for being here. Um, if you have not already done so, like the video. If you've been here more than 2 minutes, you like it here. If you've been here more than 5 minutes, you love it here. If you've been here more than 10 minutes and you just sipping tea, you over there in the bushes, you know you a fan. Go ahead and like the video, girl. Go ahead, beloved. Like the video and join us in the chat at some point. I would love to get to know you, okay? We over here, we love Coach Prime. We support Coach Prime. And we support CU football. We are internet aunties and internet uncles and internet cousins, and we just enjoy advocating for our young people, right? Because this is one of those moments where Shedeur may not be able to advocate for himself in the manner in which he wants. Did y'all see the Thanksgiving video Shiloh did? I just want to put something out there. Let me know in the chat. Yes or no. Did you see Shiloh's Thanksgiving video? Before I go on. Hold on. So y'all finna make me go pull up the video real quick because ain't nobody answer me. Did y'all see Shiloh's Thanksgiving video the other day? Hmm. So y'all didn't see the video? Is that what y'all saying? Oh, the narcissists are nothing without their sidekicks. They are nothing without their amen corner. Okay. So real quick, we're gonna listen to Shiloh's prayer. This is impromptu. So in case you missed it, Shiloh spent Thanksgiving in Cleveland at Shedeur's house, and it was a great show, y'all. So let's listen to this prayer real quick. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. So let's listen to this prayer. And I noticed something about this prayer, y'all. So I could be wrong. I appreciate y'all for being here, but let's look at this prayer real quick. Fair use, fair use. Um, okay. Let me know if y'all can see it. There we go. Let's listen to Shiloh's prayer at the table.
So DJ that what was it JC Penney?
Wait, were they eating before they prayed? I know they didn't eat before they prayed. Hold on.
Alright, everybody that's watching the video from my house, if they sell Louisiana hot sauce, don't say anything. Just ship it to the facility.
You brought too much hot sauce to the facility.
Who's your DJ name?
It was just my name, bro. When I used to DJ.
Shallow DJ that what was it JC Penney that day?
Nah, what was that store called?
I don't know.
He was in there for 3 hours, bro. I left him. I went home.
No, you DJ for 4 hours usually. No, I used to actually DJ for real though when I was like 16. That's how I used to make money. DJ and selling beats and stuff.
You're good.
I never had no real job until now. Now I have to find a real job.
I got you, gang. You good. Just be a good brother.
Shiloh say he gotta find a real job, y'all.
What's your love game?
You know I got you, bro.
The title of this video, Shedeur says he will send Shiloh $1 million.
Let me get myself out the hole first.
Nah, gang, you good, bro.
No, for sure.
You don't gotta send me nothing, bro. All right.
Wow.
Are you gonna pray, mother?
I thought you guys already did. We already hit that prayer, didn't
They started eating before they blessed the food. We're not judging. We just gonna listen, okay? We don't judge, we listen. So let's go. Here's Shiloh's prayer. He's such a good listen, he's such a good one. He's like, I can't eat my food without praying now. Shador is like, my mama cooked this food, so I know it's good. I ain't gotta pray over it. Pilar's like, I got good energy. Oh, we gonna pray over the food?
we?
No, you have to pray.
No, you guys do.
No, you have to pray.
I stayed up cooking all this.
No, you know what they say? You have to pray.
Come on, y'all.
Everybody says she in a cult.
In case you don't know, Pilar is a spiritualist, so she does yoga, meditation, she does all the things. Okay.
All right, even though Shedeur didn't wash his hands, let's grab hands, everyone.
I'm shocked you're saying that. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, God is great. Thank you for letting Shedeur start finally. We appreciate it. Please help him this Sunday. Throw for 500 passing yards. So both
The
his
wins
parents.
is really important. The win.
But we want your passing yards.
Just
too.
to win.
Yeah.
The win.
Run some touchdowns.
Yeah.
The
So,
win.
Two. Just
The
two.
win.
yeah. So he can win and
Yes.
get.
So one of Shiloh's desires in his prayer was for Shedeur to throw for 500 passing yards, but that's hard to do when your receivers won't catch the ball, baby.
Parlays, Frank. I'm just playing. I don't bet on these. God, thank you for everything. Thank you for allowing my mom to cook today and really put her elbow in the collard greens today because they're really good. They look great. Lord, please allow Shedeur to do his best so he can pull some strings to get me on the Browns too. And
Yes.
please make number 21 available somehow. But
So do y'all really think, well, I'm gonna be nice when I say this. I would love for Shiloh to have an opportunity to play football again. I really do. But tell me in the chat, how awkward would it be, or would it be a great idea to have Shiloh on the Browns as well with a person like Jerry Judas, okay, in the locker room? How would that be? Do you think Jerry Judy would have been that bold to be up in Shador face with Shiloh on the sideline? That's my point. And knowing this, I don't think the organization will pull allies of Shador onto the team right now until they clean up their locker room. When I say clean it up, a new head coach, get rid of Jerry Judy and anybody else that's a flying monkey, you know, when it comes to doing Kevin Stefanski's bidding and coming against Shador and not allowing him to do his job properly as a quarterback.
What is this award? It's the franchise player.
So yeah, I just wanted to add that in there real quick. Shiloh said, let Shador do well so he can get me a position on the team too. I ain't mad at him. Y'all know, listen, you ain't being honest if you need a real job, a real good job, and you ain't asking your siblings, can you get me on with you? Can you get me on? Shador say, not yet. I ain't got enough motion. Listen, that would not have happened if Shiloh was on the team too. And I know he ain't gonna be there. He ain't gonna be there. And we're gonna celebrate the day that he gets traded. We're gonna come back and celebrate, y'all. So with that being said, before I go, I can't give you all that information without giving you some tools on how to move forward when you are in the company of flying monkeys or even the narcissists themselves. So one of my favorite things to do is a gray rock, especially when I know what's going on. Okay. So I'm a gray rock person. Look it up. You'll understand what gray rock means. So dealing with flying monkeys, because you can't deal with them the way that you would a normal person because that doesn't register. They don't that doesn't register. A flying monkey is literally somebody that will do anything for the attention, the admiration, and acknowledgement of the narcissist. Understand that the flying monkey, in a sense, has nothing to lose. And they already know whatever they do or say to you, nothing is going to happen to them because somebody is protecting them. So that is who Jerry Judy is. And it's my opinion, too, that, hell, since I'm going to be out, since I'm talking so damn much, Jerry Judy, did you set up that burglary on Shador's home? Or do you know them people? That's a question. That's a question. Welcome to the chat to all the new people. So dealing with flying monkeys, set clear boundaries. When you know the environment you in is a narcissistic, toxic environment, you have to have boundaries. I remember I was in a situation at work one time where it was at sometimes unbearable. I'll admit that. Um, I got home one time, and this was before I became salary. I got home one time and my phone rang. It was 6:15 in the evening, honey. Business hours in at 5 p.m. And prior to that, I used to pick up my phone. I used to let everybody call me in the evening, all night, fresh on our days off, all kind of stuff. I used to take phone calls. When certain things start happening, baby, honey, if you don't talk to me between the hours of 8 and 4, you're gonna wait till the next business day. So with setting clear boundaries, I mean that when you're dealing with certain people, avoid confrontations to minimize drama. What Shador went through, he couldn't avoid because the drama came directly to him. Seek support from trusted sources or mental health professionals. You will have to be in therapy. You can't do this by yourself. You will need consulting, you will need counseling. You can't do this by itself because a narcissistic person is a demon. If I could put it any other way for y'all to understand how narcissists behave, it's a demon. Hey Portia, welcome sis. And document, depending on, everything Shador is going through is pretty much documented. However, it's the NFL and they feel like they can do whatever they want to do, but still, he has some things he has to document and limit contact whenever possible. So, my question is, if Jerry Jeudy is a flying monkey and he's a wide receiver, how is that going to work out for him building a chemistry in a relationship um with QB1, Shedeur Sanders? That we ain't gonna never see that get better, y'all. Never. Because it's in my personal opinion, I don't think that it is Shedeur that's refusing to work with Jerry Jeudy. I strongly believe that it's Jerry Jeudy that won't work with Shedeur because he's been allowed to carry on so badly and have bad behavior for so long. He don't feel like he will be consequences will be given to him for not showing up to practice with the QB. He gonna get his raggedy tail out there and do what he been doing, missing balls. Samia. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, I am going to bring this to the end. Unless y'all want to come up here and share some of your thoughts and opinions, you are more than welcome to. But let's get into some of your comments before I go. Y'all said yes, yes, yes. Yup. You say we definitely have to come back and talk about the Thanksgiving video. We can do that. We can do that, y'all. Shiloh would have what? Been fined. Yes. Jerry is not going to be there. I don't, yeah, we're looking forward to him being replaced. A lot of us in other places, we're talking about Malik Neighbors coming in, and I forgot the other young man, but we are already talking about other people coming in. Woo, child, honey. Um, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm just reading through these. Listen. Peter, Miss Joanna, y'all already know. You say all wide receivers. Nicholas say all wide receivers have yelled at QBs in packed stadiums. This might be Shador's first time because his daddy was always his coach, and players knew Dion would take his son's side. Mm, we've seen Shador and Travis get in arguments, but this is different, Nicholas. This is different. Jerry Jeudy, it's a difference between somebody disagreeing with the quarterback and disrespecting the quarterback. Jerry Jeudy was disrespectful and it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. By the way, let me play this before I go too. Let me just bring this up for y'all because I'm not the only one that sees this. And I'm looking and and my insight comes from being in leadership in the capacity in which I operate. So no, I'm not in football environment, but I know leadership and policy. I know HR policy. And the way Jerry Judy behaved If he did that on a job, okay, his ass would have been terminated that day. IT would have dismantled his card that day. His locker, his desk would have been packed up that day. So you can't do stuff like that to your coworker. I don't care how much you dislike them. You can't make people feel uncomfortable at work and still think you're gonna have a job tomorrow. So this is about Shedeur being yelled at. It's about the level of hostility to a clip real quick. And we're listening together. This is my first time hearing it, and I don't even care for this person too much. So let me share. Let's review this clip real quick. So we will be watching a clip from Emmanuel Acho. I just read the caption and I said I want to listen to it. So we'll be watching it together. This will be my natural reaction. So give me a moment. Let me know when y'all can see the screen. They say no, he is not going to be catching anything. Yes, Portia. Everybody is on his head top. Let's go.
Completely unacceptable by Jerry Jeudy. Completely.
And mind you, and everybody knows, I am not a fan or supporter of Emmanuel Acho because he goes too far.
Unacceptable for several
But
reasons. Number one, Jeudy, you the one that fumbled that play last week versus the Raiders, and Shedeur didn't come at you. You the one that had that 39-yard play. Should have been Shedeur's second, if not his biggest play of the day, had you made somebody miss. But instead, you start dancing in the open field, force fumble. Shedeur don't come at you yelling and whatnot. Now, I don't know the type of friendship or connection they have off the field, so maybe they both have mutual level
I don't think they have a chemistry, Emmanuel. I don't think so.
of respect. But on the field with the cameras on, Jeudy, now is not the time, and that sure as hell ain't the place. That's the rookie in his second start just trying to get right. You
He don't care that Shedeur is a rookie. He's there to dismantle Shedeur's whole thought process, his mental toughness to get in Shedeur's head. Even though the game was set up to make Shedeur fail, he was there to get in Shedeur's head to make him play even worse.
moment are not helping Shedeur Sanders get right. You in that moment are just adding more chaos to one of the most chaotic situations one can exist in, which is an NFL sideline in the midst of the battle while you are losing. So, Jeudy, you're the 6-7 year vet. You play for multiple teams, multiple coaches. Jeudy, you're the one that should be on the sideline and be like, hey, I got you, Q. Hey, I got you, Q. Don't worry about it. Does the rookie have more poise than the vet? That makes no sense. Why does Shedeur
That's a great point.
Sanders in that moment have more poise than Jerry Jeudy? Yeah. Jeudy, you
I
should
told y'all, I said the whole time Shedeur's sitting there calm. He's letting him just get it off, and Shedeur is calm.
be teaching Shedeur. Shedeur shouldn't be the one teaching you in that moment. And James Jones said something perfectly. If that is a sideline interruption, because Jeudy doing, Jeudy doing
Was that he was entirely too aggressive in Shedeur's face and in his personal space. And I don't even know why Kevin Stefanski didn't send him off that sideline. Get your behind from over here.
all that. What you doing all the gyrating for? You feel me? Like Jeudy was doing too much. Shout out to Shedeur for maintaining his composure. Again, they might be friends outside of that. It's the heat of battle. I get all that. So I'm not going
They are not friends.
to sit here and act like there's not a friendship that might exist there. I do think that they are friends.
I don't like how it looks either. I don't like how it looked either, and there's a lot of us that don't like how it looked. With that being said, Jerry Jeudy, you, Kevin Cleveland Browns organization. I need y'all to understand this. Until you do right by Shedeur, until you do right by Shedeur, everything you do gonna go to hell. That's how I felt yesterday. I was so sick of these people. I went into my Sealy box. Like, I know you did not. For those of us who grew up with Color Purple, we know exactly what this scene was because, honey, she had to get that demon up off of her. Leave me alone. Get thee behind me, Satan. So, y'all, I want y'all to have a blessed day. And hopefully, I will see y'all again later on this week.
The building. Big shout out to Sis, another one of our main queens for sure. Scope Goddess. Make sure y'all show us some love down there for sure, man. And tap into our channel as well. Sis got some good content over there. She been cooking for sure, consistently. So make sure you're in as well. Another one of our main queens for sure. Scope Goddess. Make sure y'all show us some love down there for sure, man. And tap into our channel as well. Sis got some good content over there. She been cooking for sure. Tap into Sis joint as well.
Hey, Discern Goddess, I'm glad I seen you and I can catch you to tell you this. I don't know what you doing, but you on fire, Discern. I got 3 of them folks who's from Colorado, and they love where you said Shedeur, giving you props to all the aunties out there. What if I like where I drop the ball is where beautiful queens like you pick it up. You definitely did on the news, breaking down information, anything pertaining to Colorado, anything like that, where I slack a fire mama like you definitely pick up. So I just I was waiting live a lot. I don't be on this internet like I used to a lot. I will change that. I will be here more. And in fact, I want to be on your popping and not this what I be telling I didn't tell Discern to follow the program. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm proud of Discern because she knew